All right, Shalom. I want to start off by giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushua, Bahashim, Kakudash, and double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone who do well, and grace and peace to you elect around the four winds, believing and pushing this truth in all sincerity. May the blessing of election be upon your houses. This is your fellow servant, Rakalia from the GMS Orlando camp, coming at you with another in transit lesson, all right, impromptu lesson, all right, entitled, A Good Reputation is Hard to Obtain, but Easy to Destroy. You know, and tonight's lesson comes out the behest of a lesson that I just watched, watched from the Elder Damashapat, which, the Spirit has been having his videos, run across my page more frequently, with the Spirit, man, because all his videos have been speaking, to me through the Spirit, man, but really inspired me this week. But I was listening to his video, and his video was entitled "A Little Sin Can Overshadow a lot of good deeds," roughly paraphrasing, which is a true statement. When it comes to the way that the world views character, it's like a scale. You have good deeds on one balance, and you have bad deeds on the next balance. And the good deeds weigh essentially the weight of a feather, whilst bad deeds weigh tons. And the balance is constantly out of whack. You could be there 999 times with good deeds, but that one time that an evil deed is shown in you, or you perform an evil deed, your whole reputation is destroyed. When it comes to the Lord, the beautiful thing about the Lord is that he tipped the scales in our favor, through the mercy he bestowed upon us through his only begotten son, Yahushua. All right, as the Lord shed his blood, for our nation, that mercy was bestowed upon us, and the scales were tipped in our favor, in a sense, to where now they're balanced out. And we understand that all of our righteousness is filthy rags, but nevertheless, we show our faith by our works. And the Lord has tipped the scale.
Speed check reported ahead on State Road 417 South.
Through his mercy. We're able to now toil for a good reputation in the heavens, like our forefathers. And I'm in transit. I'm on the road, so I don't have the precepts. So I'm gonna just be quoting them. You know what I'm saying? But it says in Hebrews, the 11th chapter, it tells us, it shows us rather the accounts of our different forefathers, the faith that they showed in the spirit of Yahweh by Shem Yahushai, and the reputation they received as a result. Abraham received a good reputation with the Heavenly Father because of his faith. Not because of, he was more righteous than the next, but his faith led to an excellent reputation in the heavens. Likewise, our forefather Yahweh, all right? His faith led to a good reputation in the heavens. All right, the Apostle Paul, Peter, John, all the righteous men that we read about in the scriptures, all right, their reputation, their good reputation with the Heavenly Father proceeded or came to them by the faith that they showed, all right, to the Lord, And even though they performed, even though they were in the flesh, they weren't perfect, the Lord still tipped the scale in their balance and still had favor on them, man. But nevertheless, a reputation is a hard thing to obtain. A good reputation is a hard thing to obtain. And it's an easy thing to lose, man. It can take years. The matter of fact, it does say it takes years to build a solid reputation. But it only takes seconds to destroy it, man. And the elder was bringing up the example of, the analogy of, the relationship, like any relationship, right? You have a decent woman, you come home to a home-cooked meal, clean house, the standard in your household is being upkept, and so on and so forth. You have a decent woman. you know, and she does everything, you know, she's excuse me, hold on. You know, you're pleased to dwell with her in a sense, man. You know, but that one time she messes up, it's like, man, fuck you, man. You know, and that's what the Lord could do to us in a sense, man, because we are the Lord's woman. You know, and if we don't uphold that good reputation with him, the Lord could be like, man, I don't know you, man. Which is a scary thing to think about, man. The Lord could really say, man, I don't know you. Which is why we got to constantly serve the Lord in fear, man. You know, constantly move in fear to keep our ways on the straight and narrow, you know, so that we're forging a good reputation in the heavens. Because the elder was mentioning how, you know, you could fuck up to the point where the Lord is just not going to deal with you no more, man. He give you chance after chance after chance after chance. And in your mind is, oh, you know, all our righteousness as filthy rags. You know, the Lord just going to forgive me. Oh, you know, I just can't, you know, I just can't live up to the measure of the Heavenly Father. I'm going to fall short. You know, you use that as an excuse to continue to fail. And the Lord can be like, in a sense, or eventually the Lord can be like, man, I ain't fucking with you no more, man. And give you to another man that's going to utilize the Spirit. And as the elder was bringing that out, you know, it struck a chord in my spirit, man, because it's a very true statement. You know, I'd encourage you brothers and sisters to go watch his video, man, because it was a heavy statement. A little sin can overshadow a lot of righteousness, man, which is why we constantly have to walk in the Spirit to the best of our ability, man. Constantly walk in the fear of Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai to keep us on the straight and narrow. Because the faith is something that we don't want to lose, especially in these days that we're in now, man. The faith is something that we don't want to let go of, because this is priceless. This is priceless. But, you know, that's all I had to say. You know, just, you know, wanted to land back a little bit off of that video I seen, man. You know, a good reputation is something that's hard to obtain. It's hard, especially in this world. You got to jump through hoops. You know, you got to be, you got to be damn near Superman to obtain a good reputation in this world. And it could all be cast down in a second through one mishap, one evil deed. You know, and we don't want that to be us with the Lord, man. We don't want to continue to you know, to fuck up in a sense to where the Lord casts us off. You know, it's time to get it right. It's time to man up and get it right and walk in the Spirit according to the best of our ability, man. To the best of the ability that the Lord gave us. But, you know, hey, shalom, shalom. You know, that's all I have for tonight. Lord willing, this is edifying. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushai, Bahashim, Rakakwadash, and double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well. Grace and peace to you, elect around the four winds, believing and pushing this truth in all sincerity. And may the blessing of election be upon your houses. Shalom. Stay up.